What's going on, everybody? Nick, John here. Today we have a special guest with us, Victor.
Hello.
He is actually started off as a trainee at work, and now we are taking him on a brewery experience of a lifetime.
Yes.
I don't like beer.
There you go.
So we're gonna.
You know what? I'm glad you're up front with your issues, and we're gonna solve those issues.
Okay. They make pills for this.
So how this is going to work, guys, we're going to each do one at a time here. We will have Victor start off with, because we have been here before. We are at AEGIR Brewing in Elk River, Minnesota. One of our favorite places is for me and John.
So we got a flight of 6 here.
We each got a flight of 6. We each got something. It's also not the same flight. So he got something different. He got something different. I got something different. But there are some leftovers.
And I asked for recommendations from the bartender as someone who doesn't have a favorite beer or doesn't like beer. See, like, hey, how would they convert me? And so we're just gonna go down the row here from left to right. The first one is the Mo Citra. It's a citrus drink.
Yeah.
It's
Mo
a hazy
Citrus.
IPA, for those of you who are wondering.
Got it. We have the Mantan.
This is going to be a fruity sour.
Yes, that's the tangerine mango,
Yes.
The Elder Cherry.
which is
Another
elderberry.
sour.
Another sour, elderberry and cherry.
The AEGIR IPA.
Another IPA, kind of
Which
obvious.
Yep, and also exclusive to AEGIR. And here we go. The
So
the WTF.
This one they have as WTF. This one is the Flamingo. It's a lemonade one.
Oh yeah.
This one is actually the Smokin' Hot.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a smoky, spicy beer.
I think I had that last time we were here.
All right.
We did.
Also, Nick gave me a pass that if I don't like any of them, they will take them.
Yes.
If I
Us
have
big
the
boys got
executive
this.
decision. I have the executive decision that if there's one that I don't like, I can just pass it and I can let them have it. This is not alcoholism with peer pressure. This is alcoholism with consent. So,
To an extent.
I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Mo Citra.
Consent to an extent.
All right. Let's give this a shot here.
Let's hear it. The Ponder.
Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Hey.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. All right.
Does it kind of fit your palate?
There's a very orangey aftertaste. There's an orangey aftertaste. The initial hit is like I'm snorting a Sharpie. The initial inhale is like I just drew Sharpie on my tongue. And then afterwards somebody squirted orange juice on it.
Oh, that's so visceral, but I get it.
What we usually do is we usually do a scale too. On the hop
Out of 5
scale,
or out of 10?
on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean a 1 to 5 for the hops. 1 obviously being like there's no hop flavor, to like 5 being like holy crap, this is like
Hop Central.
hop
Okay,
central.
before I get that, what is a hop and how does it taste?
So hop is what basically will give it a flavor profile. Like it's either gonna be more of like a clean refresh, or it's gonna be a hazier, more like coat your tongue in a way, kind of.
Not coating my tongue very much.
So it's
that's
more of a
the
light.
descriptor.
Is it like a light refreshing style?
Or is it
It
more
is a-
bitter?
It is the I'd say light refreshing. Light
Okay.
refreshing style. Is what I'm trying to
So
go for.
probably maybe you'd say about 2.5 ish.
As far as hops, yes, I'd go 2.5. That sounds fair.
And now flavor 1 out of 5. What would?
I need to compare the rest of the boy. This is
But
the
in general,
control.
on a 1 to 5, how would you rate them?
How was your immediate thought?
Right now it's a 2, but if I try other ones that are worse, it might go up because I don't know beer. So
okay.
let me try
Yeah, that's-
one more and see where it's at. The next one is the Mantan.
So this is that mandarin orange sour.
Mango tangerine.
Sure.
I know that's gonna be a very strong, different flavor.
It is exactly like if you get to the bottom of a bag of Sour Patch Kids and there's like all the sour crystals, and you just put it all in your mouth, and then somebody put mango and squirt it on my tongue. That's ridiculously sour. That's super sour. I would say this one is a 3. This one is like a 2. This one's a 2. Just because that's sour for me to like. that pulls me out of whatever I'm doing. Like, I can't drink this beer passively.
Now,
I have to
here's
intensively drink the beer.
my other question. Hops.
Hops? None.
There you go.
Okay, so that
Okay,
one's gonna be
so
a
none to
1,
be had.
guys.
You're understanding it, so that's
think
good. That's
so.
a good way to say
None to be
no.
had. It
All right.
tastes like sour incarnate.
So we're gonna change it up, guys, a little bit. We're gonna do 2 at a time. So now it's
Okay,
gonna be
do your
John's turn. John will
my
drop.
turn.
Yep.
So this number 1 right here is their stout, Boris the Blade. It's 13.5. No, it's 11.5% alcohol content. This is the peanut butter porter. The peanut butter porter is right here. This is probably good tasty stout. This is the near NA. It's like 0.8% alcohol content. So I got the least amount of alcohol content and the most alcohol content you can get at this place from beers.
Yeah.
Then I got the Cerveza, which I think I remember this one. I do remember like this one.
Yeah.
I got the All Fathers right here, which is their porter. I remember that one being tasty. And I got the Elderberry because there's only so many beers, so we're doubling up on some of them. And I've never had elderberry very much, so I'm gonna try elderberry
That's
again.
elderberry or elder cherry?
Elderberry. There's elderberry and cherry. It's combo.
Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna start off with my number 1, the Boris the Blade.
Oh God.
Now, what do we do?
Also, just for all you folks at home, he is not driving, so we don't have to worry about it.
That's good.
Elderberry? Okay.
Oh no, this is Boris the Blade. This is their heavy one.
This is their Imperial Stout.
Yeah. Oh, it's still. I don't know if I had this last time, but
13.8 alcohol percent, I believe.
11.5. 11.5.
Okay.
Hops is like a 3 for me. It's definitely hoppy, but it's definitely a lot smoother than other stouts and porters. Flavor, this is a 4.5. I love
Holy
this.
buckets, right off the bat.
I'm in love with this still. Maybe I just want
I'm
something
in
a little
love
darker
with the
right
shape
now.
of you.
The next one's the peanut butter porter. Now, usually I don't like peanut butter drinks that much, whether it's even like the screwball peanut butter whiskey. Not my favorite kind of whiskey, but I mean, I'm a little bit off about that, but you know, peanut butter stout's usually okay. Let me try it.
There's the exorcism. There's the exorcism right there.
Oh, this is a lot smoother. This is definitely a lot less harsh than the Boris the Blade. It's a little bit sweeter too.
Okay, but I can try this?
Yes, if you want to right now, by all
This
means.
looks like syrup.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
gonna be like syrup.
So just say
Okay, I get it.
You don't like it, though.
No, I didn't say that. That is a beer you drink before bed. That's
Yes,
what it
it
feels
is.
like. It feels like something that's gonna like cradle you down.
It's night-night beer.
That's
beyond night-night beer.
That has the same texture on your tongue as milk, like chocolate milk before you go to bed. And I get that. Okay.
Milk?
Yep, you get
Okay.
it now? You get it?
I get that one.
Okay.
I get that one.
All
Your
right,
turn.
time for your ship to sail away and mine to come forward. All right, so this one's called Justin Other IPA.
So you get it, my friend. You can give those to me. I don't mind. It's fine. Nice and soft. What is this?
Ooh, hello, my friend. So this one, hops. I'm gonna give it about 2.5.
right.
It's very subtle. You still get a little bit of obviously. Flavor profile is more of like a laid-back citrus. So it's very refreshing. This is the type of beer that I would lay back on the deck and just kind of have in a glass right next to me and just bask in the glory. Overall, flavor though, I'll give this one a 4.5. It's
4.5 on that one. Okay. Let me.
Yep. Go
Can I
ahead.
try that one because you did the same rating for that one as a 4.5?
Go right ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna see. Let's see who's wrong.
He's not as convinced. He's like, well,
They're both good.
okay.
Yeah, they're both good.
I was gonna say-
I could see them both. Okay, I don't think either of you are wrong.
Ah.
They're different. Okay, so they're different in how they sit on the tongue.
Oh, absolutely.
How they sit on the tongue is completely different.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That goes off your tongue really quick, which is dangerous because that means you can drink a lot of it.
Yep.
That one, you cannot.
It lingers
I
a
probably
little
couldn't drink
bit.
much more than that. Like that is.
Oh, I can
So
very
that's also the
thick.
thing between an IPA versus like a stout-ish kind of thing.
Or how any
these
lighter
ones,
beer versus a dark
these
beer.
ones you're gonna be able to like drink a little bit easier. Stouts are gonna be more for like you want something that's gonna be easy. You're not gonna slam it.
Yeah, I would say that this one definitely has a skunkier aftertaste.
Yep.
Yeah, that
I'll
comes
say
with
that.
hops. IPAs. you get
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, what's the next one?
Number 2 is the cerveza.
Cerveza.
So this one is supposed to. It's a light beer. It's supposed to have a little bit of a lime, if I remember right.
Probably. Cerveza's like that.
Yep. Let's see here.
Yep, there's lime. Flavor. This one's a 4.
Okay. You're
More flavor. Okay.
Do you want to try it also?
I'll try. Yeah.
This one's a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's a very simple, straight to the point beer.
Yeah. I don't see. I disagree with you on flavor. I don't get a lot of flavor in there.
Well, that's
That's just me. But that's just me. I do get a lot of lime. I get a lot of lime. But as far as lime has never been a flavor for me that like you could support on its own. It needs a complement.
Well, yeah.
Like lime, you always have lime with like something else. You know what I mean?
okay. I can go for that.
That's me. All right. Next one is the Elder Cherry.
Yeah.
Elder Cherry. No idea what this is, but it's dark red. And we're
It's
gonna
So
try.
this one's an elderberry with cherry flavor. It's a sour.
Elderberries do have a very wonky taste. I would.
It's a stone fruit, is it not?
I don't know what to compare it to. I don't have something I can compare it to. It does taste not so much like cherry,
Well, that's good. That's good.
but
for me.
it tastes like I went to Walmart and put some raspberries in my mouth. Like straight up just went and grabbed them while they're cold and just put a handful in my mouth.
So-
but made them twice as sour.
Okay.
Hop wise, I would say nothing.
like a 1, yeah. So
Flavor, it does have a lot of flavor. I would say as far as having flavor, it definitely has it. As far as it's one that I prefer, it is not for me. For this flavor.
So question.
respectfully.
Question: between the two, which one is more sour?
Which one more sour?
Based off of instant reaction, I was gonna say the.
Oh, the
yep.
Mantan.
Yep. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
I was gonna
based off of the
say.
first.
Mantan. Oh my god. Try that.
Oh,
Try the Mantan.
Oh, please let me. I love sour beers.
Yeah, that one's really
Fans of the
sour.
channel know I'm a sour man.
This is sour. That's
He's always been a sour puss.
I could drink all that right now.
Oh my. What's your next two?
Well, you.
Well, you still have one
Oh,
more,
still
though, my
one more?
friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
AEGIR.
Air.
AEGIR IPA.
AEGIR IPA. So this is their house, right?
Gotta roll it off the tongue.
Our house.
In the middle of the night. What?
So this one is very bitter on the back end. Very bitter on the back end. I would describe this, the one that I have. What is this? That is a
AEGIR.
IPA. I would describe the AEGIR IPA as War Turtle and this the Blastoise. They are the very similar in flavor profile. As far as intensity of profile, I think that one is more intense and also smoother. It's a fine line. I consider this to be the more mature version of this.
Which is
Like,
fascinating.
let me know if I'm wrong. Do you want to try that and then try that one more time?
I mean, I will try it. I hate IPA, so this is gonna be
Okay.
not too great for me. But
Yeah.
He's gonna basically turn into
Try
a
that
black
and try
cat
that,
here in
see
just a
if I'm
second. Yep. There's
you know what? I think I know where you're coming from, and that's because the hops that we were talking about, the hops for this one and this one, maybe they're similar. I don't know, but I can say that like maybe these are a little bit more. These are not roasted as long as these are. That's what gives it the more darker
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
So I can understand where you're getting from the War Turtle.
I feel like
Blastoise.
this is like the not fully developed version of this.
Do you want the IPA guy to
That's just
try?
me.
Huh?
Do you want the IPA guy to try and see if I can figure it out?
Yeah, I mean,
It's this one, right?
Yeah, it's that one. I'm pretty sure I understand exactly what he means,
I
but
see
it's
what I mean.
kind of hard to put it into words.
Yeah, like
'Cause-
try that, then try that. I feel like this is the like final evolution of what that could be.
Which is not, I would not be the correct way in beer terms, but
Yes.
in hops terms, I
But
get you.
I'm not. So that one doesn't make me excited to drink it. Like I wouldn't drink it on my own.
So-
like choose it deliberately and be like, oh, that's fire.
But
this
Whereas
one-
that one I would.
This one I'm getting more of a pine forward kind of hops.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different kind of hops out there. There's like a
Yeah,
lot of
try
different.
that one.
You have like Denver,
Breeze.
you have Mosaic, you have a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, that's right.
Citra. Citra hops are even a thing.
You see what I mean? Where I feel like that one's the more mature version of the one you just had. Of the
This
one I
one-
just had.
Well, for me, for some reason, a lot of the stouts and that kind of stout, for some reason, tastes like a coffee in a way, but that's also
'Cause
because
it's the roasted-
It's
the
super thick.
hops are
It's
roasted.
so
But
thick.
So I
this
get
one,
what you mean though.
this one definitely more. This one reminds me of like the forest.
I have a pretty unbiased neutral palate because I haven't had any of these.
That's true. He's got point.
So I haven't had any. I would say those two are close, but that one's better. Like as far as the similar, they're going down the same path.
This is the near NA. This is 0.8% alcohol. It's got some lime in it too, but I
Which
don't
one?
The near NA.
The non-alcoholic.
Nearly,
makes sense.
nearly non-alcoholic. 0.8.
Okay.
So I think there's some lime in here. This one, I don't remember the rest of it though. So
I can't remember off the top of my head.
definitely some citrusness to it. I mean, I can taste a little bit of lime. It's a very, very weak flavor, I'll say. But most of NA beers tend to be on the weaker flavor end. Before an NA beer, it's actually not bad.
Can I try that one?
Yes, please. Hops is like a 1. Flavor, I give it a 2. It's not a bad flavor. It's just very weak.
Tastes like flat Sprite. Like flat, like something citrusy.
Okay, give that here. I
Like
gotta
you're
try-
expecting
I
a
need
kick.
I need
right?
to try this.
Like you're expecting a kick or expecting
Yeah.
like the of like caffeine, but it doesn't finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or fizz. Not
Fizz.
caffeine.
You're expecting a ton of fizz in your mouth, but then it just dies.
For me, this
right?
tastes like a weirdly like been out in the sun for too long Mountain Dew.
Yeah, right. Like you compare it to a soft drink that doesn't quite
No.
fizz up.
But we're both agreeing.
It tastes like Doritos Cool Ranch.
I'll give that to you because I've never had Cool Ranch Doritos.
I taste
Let me see
it.
if he's right. He might be right.
Right on the back of the tongue right now. I have a taste of Cool Ranch Doritos, and I hate it for it.
The aftertaste is kind of like Cool Ranch Doritos.
If that's Cool Ranch Doritos,
It's like you had It's like somebody took Cool Ranch Doritos, put them in a bottle of water,
Yep.
and like put it in one of those. What's those like
Carbonated
a soda
soda-
stream?
yeah.
There
like
you go.
like you took Cool
Not
Ranch
sponsored.
Doritos, put it in a soda stream
Could
with
be.
water, carbonated it, but only did like half the level of carbonation you should, and then put it in a bottle and drank it.
That's
what it's a very convoluted,
It's
convoluted
interesting in
analogy.
a way though too. It's
But-
like it's not necessarily bad, not
No.
horribly good, but not like also not bad.
I'd say, hold on. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna state this. I've had a couple of NA beers in my time because my dad has gone to NA beers in more recent times. So how about this? Compared to other flavors that I've had so far, it's like a 2. For an NA beer, I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I would compare
And
that
flavor
beer-
profile
Oh,
or hops profile.
I already said hops is a 1, and that's
Okay.
not gonna change.
Flavor is like a 2.1. Yeah, I was about to say because with that, I would name that beer. I tried. That's what I would name that beer.
I tried to be
I
a beer,
tried.
but I didn't get enough
I
alcohol.
tried.
Oh, this is Cerveza. I remember having this one. I remember this being. Yes, nice, light, tasty. A little bit on the weaker end of flavor, but it's not bad. This is definitely one of the beers you definitely just sit on your patio and just drink and drink and
We
drink.
might have to this spring.
Hops, 1. Flavor, 3 at the most. I'd actually want to give it more of a 2.5. It's not bad. It's just kind of a limp, I would say. Nick, go for your number 3.
All right, number 3 for me is the All Fathers Porter.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys have been to the channel multiple times, you know Nick is not a fan of the porters necessarily. I don't care for coffee flavor crap. I will say it's crap.
Go for
So
it.
we're gonna give this the old.
The old college try.
Not it.
So
Actually, you know what? Before I taste anymore,
So hops-
that should be a taste for you to try.
hops. This one's gonna be a 3 because I hate the hops. Profile for flavor for me, 1.5. Yep.
Wow. So maybe he doesn't.
I feel like I just. You know what that tastes like?
The leftover coffee grounds.
No, not coffee grounds. That tastes like I just took a spoonful of like McDonald's barbecue sauce and put it in my mouth. Like overly sugared barbecue sauce. That's what it tastes like.
It's not that thick.
And then I think not texture wise, just
It's not 5 C's, maybe about 2.5 C's.
Yeah, 2 C's.
All right, now we're gonna clean this up with one of my favorites here.
It took me that long to get it.
We're going with the Shield Maiden Blonde. This is a German blonde here.
Oh, that is a pretty good one too. I remember that one's a good one.
This one hop 1, flavor profile 5, straight up 5.
5.
This one is a 5.
Let me try that.
This
It's
one
a
is-
5. This is your perfect score right here.
This is your reward from after mowing the lawn.
You know what? I will agree with that wholeheartedly.
It is probably my second favorite that I've tried today. It's probably my second favorite that I've tried today as far as beer. But that is still not a beer that I would have over 99% of soft drinks. That's just me for that one. This is a beer that I would take and I would actively choose. I would actively choose that beer over other beverages for me. That's me.
Okay.
Like, would you choose that over Celsius?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Straight up, yep.
All right, cool, fair enough.
This is happy juice. Celsius is what gets me through work.
So now we got the what the fuck and the smoking hot. I think I'm gonna start with the smoking hot first.
No.
See what it is. All right, this is the smoking hot.
Yeah.
What a twist.
Now, disclosure, I had that before we got here. We had to wait for him for a little bit, so I actually got a full glass of that one. So I know exactly what that taste is.
I tried it. So we have a little bit of a profile. We'll see.
I'm going to ask you two questions.
Yeah.
One, is it spicy?
No.
There you go.
It's not spicy.
Two,
For smoking hot, it's not spicy. I think it sits for a long time and it weighs heavy on the tongue after a little bit.
two, does it taste smoky?
No, not smoky. I want to give it a smokiness flavor.
See, for me, it tastes like
it
tastes like if I wringed out my fucking clothes after a bonfire and I could make the smoke into a liquid form.
Okay, you're right. I could see that.
Graphic, but I agree.
That makes sense. Yeah. As far as whether or not, maybe it gets better if you keep drinking it.
Not really.
No,
I will say that straight up.
the smoke stays
I think
there.
this is the one that's supposed to be brewed with, like, it's Chipotle peppers, I think they're brewed with. It's
Nope.
made with.
It does not get better.
It does not get better.
Nope. It gets worse.
And this,
Okay, that one's not it for me. I think it's as a hoppies. I would give it
Hoppies.
the hoppies sit around like
The hops.
the hops is,
it sits for a while. I would say it's hoppy for sure.
there's a difference between hoppy and where the flavor
How long it
sits.
sits?
Yeah, hold on.
Where'd you give it for hops?
For this one, for hops,
Hops is like a 1.
From me, it's like a 1.52. It's more of a smoky taste that lingers versus the actual hop itself. So it's more
Yeah,
you're getting the
it's-
aftertaste that
Okay.
lingers
Okay.
versus the initial actual hops kicking your
Anyway,
ass.
it's not good. Not good for me.
That's why I'm taking it, because I know I'm the one who's going to finish
Yeah,
it.
it's not good. It's not good for me. Not my favorite.
Well, please.
Next one is the WTF. All right.
This one's like a strawberry lemonade style.
Give it a shot.
Oh yeah, this is like the ale.
This is one my mom's actually currently drinking with us.
Ah, yes.
I knew this was gonna be right up his alley as soon as I saw that up there, and he told me that he liked the more fruity.
True, this is the fruitiest one up there.
What do we think?
I knew it. I knew there's a way to get a gay joke in there.
I like this one. I like this one. This one.
So hops, would you say about one-ish?
I would kill to have a little bit more strawberry in it,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
but it does taste really like I like this one. As far as hops, I would put it at a 3, and the flavor for me, I would put it at a 4. I put it at a 4, a solid 4.
there we go.
Because I can tell what more I want in it. I can tell what more I
Yep.
want in it. I would put it at a 4. This is an everyday.
Like
if I had to drink beer, this would be an everyday.
Yeah,
Right?
that,
You know
that's,
what?
that scans.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay. So yeah, that's where I did with mine. So this is out of my flight. This is the highest scoring one. We have a winner for my flight. And
There
that
we
is
go.
the-
That's
that is the WTF. The WTF is my winner for this flight. All right.
I'm proud of that.
Now, what are the winners for your flights?
well, we still have
You
more.
can do yours.
Yep. Okay, so this is the All Fathers. We already had a little sip of mix, so I'm just gonna sip another one.
Oh no, poor John.
All Fathers, definitely a very strong coffee flavor. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 on the hop scale because it's definitely hoppy,
Yeah.
but the roastedness, not the bitterness of it. Flavor. I'm gonna give it. Let's see if I get this a 4.5 and I give this one like a 3. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5. I actually like it a little bit better than the peanut butter one. It's not as smooth as the peanut butter one, but I think I like the flavor a little bit more. Even though I don't like coffee, like this guy over here. We both are non-coffee people. Do you like coffee?
I do like coffee.
Okay, so he's the weird one in this situation. Even though actually he's the one that's more acceptable by society. And finally, I'm gonna try the elderberry, the sour. I don't remember trying this last time. I haven't tried it.
This
yet
one's
at
new
all.
for us.
Yeah, I
This
think
was not on the
is kinda
menu.
new, is it? Oh, that's pleasant. I like that.
You were afraid of that too for the cherry.
Yeah, but the cherry is a lot less strong. But the sour flavor is much more potent, a lot more palpable in the whole thing. Hops is like a 1. Flavor, this is a Do I want to give it a 4 or 4.5?
Just go for 4.5.
It's not a 5, right? Because if you're riding that balance, it's not a 5.
No, it's not a 5. But then again, I'm also
He's saving that for tomorrow.
I'm gonna give this a 4.5. No, I take it back. A 4. Because if I was gonna have a ranking here, I would say the Mantan is actually more close to a 4.5 than the elderberry right here. So 4. 4 on the flavor, 1 on the hops. Yummy. Nick, you're up.
All right, my second to last one, if I could.
That
speak.
looks like orange juice.
This is the Most Citra. So
Yes.
this one's actually the one that you
The one
had.
I had before. Yep, my
Yeah.
farthest left.
Pinky out, pinky out.
All right, so this one hops. This one's like a 3.5 pushing 4. It's very hops forward. Like he said, this is basically an alcoholic version of Sunny D.
Sunny D's already an abomination.
Like
D is
this
deliciously
is
awful.
Sunny D's bad cousin that no one talks about.
So the alcoholic Sunny D seltzers they came out with,
Yes, yeah.
but like with like more mature.
This
Like
is one
there's-
I was kind of dreading to get, by the way.
What's that one?
The Mantan,
Hells yeah!
and I'm already not a sour guy. So
I'm the sour one, even though I'm the one who smiles the most.
oh. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Hops is, I'm gonna give it about 1.5. It's a little bit, there's a little bit there, but that's because of the sourness from the citrus. Flavor though, this one I'm gonna give, I'd give this one a 3.7.
Oh, you're actually breaking them over.
Okay.
That one's actually,
Okay, here's a question for you though. If you had to round it up or down to a 3.5 or a 4, either way,
I'd go for 4.
You go for 4? Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So basically, what were your favorites on your flight that you got specifically?
my bad. My favorite is Boris the Blade. That's my 4.5.
Okay.
That's the one I enjoyed the most and I liked a lot.
So the one that I liked the most.
Was the what the fuck?
So my personal favorite on the flight that I had was the what the fuck, the WTF. But if I had to choose between the WTF or the Boris, I think I'd be like, it depends on what mood I'm in. This is an outside in. This is a go to bed. This is an outside doing stuff. This is a go to bed.
That is correct.
That's how I would describe it.
And you know what? For a person who does not know a wide variety of beers, your summation of that is absolutely correct.
Okay.
This is like before
proud of ya.
bed, and that is I still have to go and like maybe do a couple of taxes.
Yes, to do your taxes.
Taxes?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're getting about tax season. We got
Tasks.
Yep. Get
Ain't
your
nobody
refund or pay
ain't nobody
what
want
you
to do no damn taxes in the free time.
All right.
I
What's
think
your favorite?
They're coming up.
Shield
That's
Maiden.
good.
Shield
Yeah.
Maiden got your number 1.
Yeah.
Shield Maiden, it's the perfect refresher, palate cleanser. Like I said, this is like if I'm gonna be on the patio or the deck and I just want to be kind of just chilling out there in my flippy floppies and my swimming trunkies and my no shirt. This is gonna be my beer.
All right. So for AEGIR Brewing Company in Elk River, our top 3 recommendations, if they were to come, are
Higher.
AEGIR
There you go.
Brewing Company, AEGIR.
That's correct.
Brewing Company.
Boris the Blade.
WTF. Shield Maiden.
So, Boris the Blade, Shield Maiden, WTF were our 3 favorites that we had out of all the flights.
That is correct.
Hopefully, it's still on the menu when if you guys want to swing down and try it.
Come check them out, guys. It is
It's worth it.
It's a vibe here. It's fun, relaxed. You get a Viking longship for your actual flights.
Yeah,
I
I think we showed this off last time we were here. It's still badass, dude.
it's still cool. Like,
A shot B-roll, you'll be
badass.
fine.
and so with that, guys, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe. What do you want to see next? Do you want us to do another like at my house on the patio style kind of review? Do you want us to go check out a spot? Leave a comment where you want us to go. We will gladly put on a map and we'll try to get there for you guys.
Well, yeah, we'll try and do as best we can.
I have learned more about beer, and I'm gonna let y'all finish these. I'm gonna let y'all finish these. I'm not finishing
you got
any of these.
You got at least have some more of your favorite though.
I got some more of my
You gotta have
favorites.
some
So
more of
we're
your
gonna
favorite. We'll
finish
help
these
you
beers
otherwise.
off, guys. We'll see you in the next one. With that, adios.
Scale.